People ask me every single day, what is the first step I should take if I'm even thinking about leaving my toxic spouse? And that's what I want to talk to you about in this video. I'm Victoria McCooey. I'm a narcissist divorce coach, a motivational speaker, and the creator of the Reclaim Your Power system. I help people every day who are right where you are, stuck in a toxic marriage to a narcissistic spouse, or already engaged in a contentious divorce from one. So even if you're not in this predicament, you might know someone who is. And here's the advice that you can give them. The very first thing a person in this situation needs to do when they're in an abusive situation, the very first thing is to assemble your support team. It's very hard to do this in a vacuum. Narcissists are really overwhelming. If they're abusive during the marriage, you can only imagine how abusive they become during a divorce. It only gets worse before it gets better once you're out. But it's going to be a hard, long, very difficult road for this person, if it's you or somebody else. So here are the people that you need to enlist to help you get through this. Before you take one step, before you do one other thing, know that you have a team behind you to help you get through this. A close friend or sister or mother or someone who you can really trust and confide in, that's going to be the very first thing that you want to put on your team. And if you don't have any of those family members, maybe there's a colleague, maybe there's someone that you really think can have your back and be there for you for a midnight call or to come over in a pinch or whatever that looks like. So identify that one person that you're going to really lean on during this process. Next, you'll want a therapist and or a coach. All right, so most people I work with are also working with a therapist. So they're very different issues that each of us deal with. So you might want to start with one and go to the other, but here's the difference between a therapist and a coach. A therapist is going to help you uncover patterns and traits in yourself and help you heal through all the childhood trauma that got you to where you are, and that's very useful. A coach, on the other hand, is only looking forward at how to get you from point A to point B. We're not unpacking your childhood baggage. We're only looking forward at what you can do to get to the other side of this divorce. So here's a story I tell about the difference between a coach and a therapist. So if you show up at the therapist's office with a suitcase, the therapist will say, let's unpack that and figure out why you put these things in there. And if you show up with the suitcase at the coach's office, the coach will say, where do you want to go? And let's figure out how you're going to get there. All right. So if you're really compromised, you've been through a lot of abuse, you might need that therapist at the very onset, but certainly you're going to need a coach on your support team to help you stay focused on getting to the other side. And then finally, you're going to have to hire a lawyer, and that's going to take some real research because this is a unique situation, but that's the last component. Please have all these other pieces in place so that you can make this decision of hiring a lawyer from a place of more strength, where you have a committee of people who you can count on for advice and helping you make the right choice. Are you or someone you know going through this process of where do I start? What do I do first? What's my first step in leaving a toxic marriage? If so, you can book a call with me. I'll put a link below in the description where you can get right on my calendar. Did you find this information helpful? I hope you did. If you liked this video, will you please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I've linked a couple of other videos here that I think you might also like, so I hope I see you in the next video.